Hi! Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. No, I didn't go this year. I was gonna go, but it was raining, and I said no, I'm gonna stay home and relax. So I wanted to share a real quick video on some rice stuffing and stuffing. It's late for me, and but I wanted to say thanks to all my friends who have supported me and in my cooking venture, and my family who supported me in my cooking venture, and those who like watching my videos. So I do this for my family and my friends, and especially for my grandchildren. My grandchildren who are far, and they're all celebrating in different states, and it's, you know, and I just wanted to say hi to all my grandbabies, all my grandchildren, and well, they're not babies, some of them are just growing up. So I have been brining a turkey, and I thought, well, I go to a local co-op, and I love when they give out samples because then I can get some ideas. And I really like the fresh farm to table. I like that old-fashioned stuff that my parents brought in, but I also like that farm to table. I really like the farm to table style of cooking. So a lot of fresh foods and stuff. So anyways, I have a turkey that I've been brining, and I'll post that video on that on Mary Cooks Memorable Meals or Fun Cooking with Mary YouTube. So I have a channel and you'll see it. And so I've been brining this. It has oranges. It smells good. It has oranges. It has onions. It has all kinds of herbs. It has bay leaves. It has brown sugar, kosher salt, some apple cider vinegar. It smells really good. So anyways, I wanted to show you how to do a compote, and for those who have asked how to do a compote. But in this compote, I'm going to be putting a little bit of extra virgin olive oil because I don't want to use that much butter. So I know it sounds kind of weird, but I thought, why not, you know, and just kind of mix that in. Oops. And usually you use a mixer, but hey, I'm just winging this right now. So just kind of mix that in. And then I like putting lemon with my, anytime I roast my turkey. So I'm gonna go ahead and zest some lemon in there, which is going to give it that little zingy flavor. I probably should have done this video sooner, but I didn't. So, because everybody's probably full watching their programs. I got a late start. So I have some Cajun seasoning, and I'm gonna just put some Cajun seasoning in. I'm gonna do a different turkey, so I'm gonna put some Cajun seasoning, a little bit of smoked paprika because I like that smokiness. And then I'm gonna put in, I get this 21 seasonings. I'm gonna put some of that in there, and I'll put some thyme. You could all use a little thyme. When I use my thyme, I kind of rub it together, like I've shown you before. And I'm going to use some white pepper in there. Yeah, it's a lot of pepper. And if you want, you could use some garlic. I'm going to put some garlic, granulated garlic, and maybe just a little bit of, I don't know, just a little bit of the onion powder. And then I'm going to put some salt. And this is sea salt, regular sea salt. Got a couple teaspoons, not tablespoons, just a couple teaspoons. Then I'm just going to mix it up. And that's basically your Compund butter, which should look like this. See, I have that extra virgin olive oil in there, see? Okay. So I hope you can see that. See, that's the Compund butter. And I'm going to take my turkey. Yeah. This is my turkey. It's nice and brine. I dried it. I pat dried it. And basically what you're going to do, and I like about these turkeys is they have these thermometers. When it pops out, it's ready. I usually cut the tail off of the turkey. I cut off the tail and I cook it and with some water, and then I use the tail and I put it back in the stock. But I'm going to leave the tail in there because this is just like a quickie. And before I put that Compund butter on there, what I'm going to do is show you really quick how to make this stuffing. Or this is a wild rice with a volcano flame stuffing, but it's not wild rice. It's actually called forbidden rice. It's really nutty. It has a nice nutty flavor. The volcano rice, it's almost like a brown rice. It's got some red and it's got some brown rice in there. It's really good. I cooked it with I kind of cheated. So I use this. I found it at the co-op, and I've been using it's organic, better than bouillon. If you want to use stock, go ahead and use the stock. But I just put a couple of teaspoons, and this is made with seasoned mushrooms. And as you know, mushrooms are an umami, so it kind of enhances the flavor. So I'm going to add, and so basically what I did was I cooked it. I put a little bit of celery in it to give a little flavor, and then I'm going to add my sliced cremini mushrooms to that. Okay. Then I'm going to add, I found some chicken sausage, and so I cooked this chicken sausage, and I'm going to go ahead and add that to it. And this is going to be my stuffing. And then I'm going to add some diced pears. So I got some diced pears, as long as they're nice, and I like getting the hard pears, and that's going to bring some sweetness to it. So I was thinking maybe I could put, let me get a towel here. Should always have a towel with me. Put your towel on the side, your apron there. And then I have some, well, let me cut this open. And I'm going to put some cranberries. Cranberries kind of give it a little zing to it. I'll just put some cranberries on there. About a half a cup. So those are about a couple of those pears. What do they call them? Boss pears. Yeah, boss pears. I can't remember the name, so. And those are really good cooking pears. And then I have a mixture. I have like about 2 stalks of celery, and then about 3 or 4 sprigs of green onion. So I'm just going to go ahead and mix that in there. And heck, and then I have some pecans. So I'm going to put some pecans in there. And I'm just going to mix it. Oh heck, let me get a spoon. So I'm just going to mix it up. Okay. Stick that back in. Make sure your surface is sanitized and thoroughly clean before you cook. Always make sure. Now. And then you just kind of mix it up. And this is going to go inside of my turkey. There was a question that was asked, do you like having your stuffing on the side, or do you like it in the turkey? I like it either way. I might just even keep it in this, because I don't know. No, I'm going to put it in my turkey. So I'm kind of debating whether I want to put it in my turkey or put it on the side. But no, I usually use my traditional stuffing. Some people like using cornbread stuffing, and some folks like using just the regular stuffing. So, but I'm telling you, this is really good dressing. So, okay, so I'm going to set this aside. Bring my turkey back here. Now I'm going to just go ahead and put my Compund butter, and I'm going to put some on the inside. I know that sounds weird, but you start rubbing your butter on the inside like that. Now it's got salt in it, so you don't really need a whole lot. So you try to keep one hand clean always. So I'm just going to rub it like this. Okay, and then you want to get underneath the skin. You know, lots of butter. Forget the diet. Not gonna work. And I just like, and then I'm going to remove the rack out of here because I'm going to stuff it. So, and then I really don't have to oil the pan because there's a lot of fat on the turkey with the skin and with the butter. And this is how I like doing it. If you want to cut the ends off, you can. I'm going to leave them on because what I'm going to do, what I usually do with the bones, I keep the bones and I make a delicious stock. So, I'm really being a mess here, so, but that's okay. So, this is all going in, right? Okay, so now what I'm going to do is put it in to my, you're not going to be able to see, but you at least can tell what I'm doing. So I put it in my pan, and I'm going to take, so I'm going to stuff this baby. Okay. And just kind of stick it in there. Don't be afraid. Stick it all in there. So I have my oven already preheated. And stuff as much as you can. So what's going to happen is the juices from the turkey is going to flow down into the pan, and it's going to make it even more flavorful. And then just kind of stuff it in there. Yeah, why not? And so there's like a neck part, and it's got like, if you could see that neck part, can you see that? That's the skin. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab this and then stuff it. If you want to use an apple, to my father used to put an apple in there. So, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to stuff it in there like that, and then put it all in there. Yeah. Yeah. And then pack it in there as much as you can. Okay. Put some more in there. Okay. Yum. And that sausage in the rice stuffing makes all the difference in the world. Okay. I'm laughing because I know how delicious this is going to be. It's going to be so good. Now, you can tie the legs, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to tie the legs. Okay. Wash my hands. Oops. Make sure you wash your hands so you don't cross-contaminate. Okay. Okay, so there you have it. And then what I'm going to do is I want to really seal it. So I usually, you can truss it if you want. You could get one of these twines, kitchen twines, but I'm not going to. I don't need to. So I just let it do its thing. So, okay. So remember, I mean, you probably have most of these spices, and if you don't, collect your spices, and every year you should check your spices and make sure that your spices are not outdated. You make sure that's important because spices can get old. So what I do is I basically just cover it up like that. Oops. Get some of this wrapping foil. Okay. And I mean, Christmas is coming up, so you can do one of these for Christmas. I like having turkey around Thanksgiving. Like, yeah, it's traditional. I love it. Oh, and I love all the other stuff too. So, but this is gonna go in, and then halfway in between my cooking or my roasting, halfway I uncover it, and then I just allow all those liquids to come out. And then when those liquids come out, I kind of strain it and then use the liquids for my gravy sauce, use they're called the dripplings of the turkey. And then, so this is going to cook. So I've been brining it. First of all, you brine your turkey in some really great concoction. And then you pat dry the turkey after you brined it for several hours, up to overnight. Make sure it's nice and cool. It's in a cool area. You put ice on top of it, or or your refrigerator. I have limited space, so I improvise. And then you pat dry it, and then you do your stuffing, and you stuff it, or you can do your stuffing either way. And you can also put it on the side. So, okay, I just wanted to share that with you really quick, and I hope you're having a wonderful Thanksgiving. I'm gonna enjoy my little bit of champagne. And then I just want to send you out my love from my kitchen to your kitchen. Happy Thanksgiving, and I'll talk to you soon.